There was some sobering economic news this week, with a Deloitte report suggesting that Victoria's failure to contain the spread of COVID-19 will stall Australia's recovery. And that may not be the only challenge ahead. The emotional impacts of coronavirus may last well beyond any economic recovery. Meanwhile, a survey by the Centre for Optimism found that 70% of people believe that, rather than simply returning to normal, we should be aiming for a better normal for the community and the country. But I guess the Centre for Optimism would say that. They've always been in the pocket of big hope. So what does the future hold? Judith Lucy spoke to futurist Steve Sammartino to find out.
We are joined today by Steve Sammartino, who is a futurist, which sounds exciting, Steve, because it's about the future. What do you do?
So I really look at trends in technology and economics and society and mash those up together to get a template of what might happen.
Yeah, that's enough. Now, Steve, I know you've got some ideas about what life is going to be like on the other side of the pandemic. Now, I think you think we might be seeing the end of like the kiss hello, the handshake, the bro hug. What will they be replaced by, Steve? Do you think we're going to see more of just the upward nod? Are people just going to wave at each other? When we see each other, will we just flap our arms like chickens?
I think we'll just wave to each other and say hello.
Really? This is a lot more fun. Do you want to try? You want to do it. I know you want to flap your arms. Okay, you don't. Now, I also read that you think that there might be a decline in celebrity culture because you think it's been revealed that a lot of celebrities don't actually have any talent. Are you jealous of me, Steve?
No.
Do you just hate people who are more famous than you? Because it sounds like sauerkraut. Do you just want to be really famous?
No, not at all.
All right. Now, Steve, I'm going to ask you some questions, and I don't want you to think that I've just pulled these scenarios out of thin air. I've really done my research here. Are you ready?
Yes.
Steve, is my consciousness going to wind up in a toy monkey?
You could, but it would need to go into the cloud.
Are there going to be robot bees?
I don't think so.
Thank God. No one wants a robot bee, Steve.
No.
Is footage of me masturbating going to wind up on internet porn?
It depends on whether or not you film it.
There.
Well, it depends if someone films you doing that.
People film me masturbating all the time, Steve. It just goes with the territory. All right. Is Scott Morrison going to have sex with a pig on live television?
I don't think so, no.
OK. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Is our country going to be run by a vulgar computer-animated bear?
There's a chance that...
There's a chance our country's going to be run by a bear?
There's a chance that at some point there'll be an algorithm or an artificial intelligence which assists the government in making decisions. OK,
no to the robot bees, but we might be run by a bear. Steve, is my ex going to turn me into an incomprehensible pixelated blur?
Maybe.
Is that actually happening right now? Am I just a blur? Can you see me, Steve, or am I just a blur? Steve, is this interview just happening in my own head? What I'm basically asking you is the television show Black Mirror a documentary?
It's a documentary in the near future. I think a lot of that stuff is actually possible and maybe even probable.
I've just shat myself. Do you know that, Steve? Is that what you wanted to happen? Because that's what's happened. Get your stinking hands off me, you damn dirty ape! Planet of the Apes, is that a documentary?
No.
What about the more recent Planet of the Apes films? Which would be fine with me, because I would do Caesar, because that is one hot ape. Steve, can you look at me in the eye and tell me unequivocally that in the future I will not be titted off by a giant talking ape?
You won't be. You won't be.
I don't believe you, but thanks for your time.
Wow, that was a tirade, wasn't it?